Good morning. Oh my gosh, I was freaking out just a moment ago because I thought I'd hit the go live button and it's sitting there just whirring and whirring and whirring. I'm like, "Ooh." Anyway, welcome to Spiritual Breadcrumbs. Today is Freak Out Friday, and I hope you're freaking out in a good way. So last night we had a mother of a storm, one of many to come this time of year. Living in Maslan, it's something that in the summertime we get storms, we get hurricanes, tropical storms, that kind of thing. And it was beautiful last night. The sky was lit up and there were crashes. And anyway, so at 2:30 a.m. I had this little freak out Friday to myself, wondering if I would actually have internet when I woke up this morning to do the spiritual breadcrumbs. And that was, one of those things that I'm going, okay, so what can I do? We'll just have to wait until I wake up in the morning and see. So, of course, Spirit said, stop freaking out. So I did, and assume they had my back covered, which they did, because guess what? We actually have internet, and I'm talking to you now. So, as we all know, regardless of how spiritual we are, we can freak out over things. In my case, I go kicking and screaming when I go down that rabbit hole. And as I've just shared, it can happen to me. Yes, it happens. So when it does happen to you, sometimes we go into the, am I a bad person? Why is this happening to me? Why did you do this, Spirit? Yeah, we've all said those little things. Hey, guilty as charged. So this is when we need to pull up our big boy pants or our big girl panties and stop that frame of mind, because that's all it is. It's in here in your head. Sometimes shifts happen, and sometimes, believe it or not, they are beyond our control. So the important thing to remember is to take some deep breaths. Yes, breathing is a real good thing to do when we're living in this environment. So take some nice deep breath in, clear that energy, clear it, soothe yourself, calm yourself down, and yes, ultimately relax. Because maybe it was, supposed to happen. Because, the thing is, I hear people say, what if, the sky's going to fall? What if? And that kind of freak out, frankly, puts yourself into a whole load of spiritual and karmic caca. Because the what if? Yep, it's called worry. And whatever happens, believe it or not, will happen. So us what ifing it, worrying about it, will not change things. Instead, focus on the best possible outcome for yourself. Don't see it as a what if, I lose my job. What if my car isn't going to, what if? So just see, sense, feel it being for your higher good. Yep, your higher God, as I always say. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning, sweetie. So just sense it, feel it, see it. Because the more we do that, what happens is our higher self-consciousness kicks out the brain worry matter and allows our vibrational frequency to get on its own level with it. That's why a lot of people do meditation and things like that. Okay, you do your own thing. Maybe you need to, like if you're freaking out, when I do, sometimes I just put on some really good loud rock music, old rock, by the way, and I just dance it off, just get it out of my system, release it. And who knows what's transpiring may be part of another spiritual transformation for you. Hi, Francis. Welcome. And of course, it wasn't one you asked for. Of course, it never is. But Spirit will remove things no longer needed or of service to us. Yep. Freaking things just happen. They just freaking well happen. And then we know there's another F word that we use there. So sometimes it's a opportunity that we need to wake our frequency up to, and delve into other possibilities. Yep, it can be raw, and yes, it can be really, really real, but sometimes we need to be vulnerable to see around, because if not, we're just going to keep going round and round and round on that little hamster wheel, not moving forward, just repeating things over and over and over again. Again, guilty as charged. I've not really done things the easy way on my spiritual journey. Usually I'm kicking and screaming. I try not to do that now. I go, okay, so this is happening for a reason, and therefore I just need to slide with that, trust in my higher self that it's being brought up for me to see. Maybe it was something I was moving forward with, and I didn't acknowledge that there may be things that are coming up that I need to deal with, to do with it. And this comes up and it happens. So when it happens, excuse me, my throat's a bit croaky this morning. I must have laid with my mouth open all night. I know that just conjures up a real great image. But anyway, I'm human. So when this happens, just don't freak out. Just be open to the possible changes that might be being put right there in front of you. And try to see it as a spiritual opportunity, a sign from the universe, a sign from the universe. And if any of you remember, there was a song that goes, sign, sign, everywhere a sign. And for me, that is what I do. I breathe, I wait for signs that spirit are going to send me, and then I move forward as best I can. All right, so let me shuffle the cards and see what we have on the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. Whoops. I've got my new swivel chair, my new purple chair, for many of you who've seen it, and thank you for all the lovely comments. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what card are we going to get here. Come on. I love it. I love it. Did you see it? I'm going to put it down there because I like to do them all together. It flew out. And of course, any of you that do cards, which I know many of you do, if a card flies out, that's a card. Don't keep shuffling. And if it's not a card you don't like, too bad, so sad, get over it. Realize that it's being given to you for a reason. Okay, so for our inner child, let's see what's going on there and where that connection's going to be for us in this Freak Out Friday. And I'm going to go and have a little dance off in a moment because I have some, there's the card. Put it, I need to move stuff around here. Put that up there. I am vibrational. Of course I am. And so are you. And don't you forget that. This lovely orange deck. Okay. Oh, there's a card. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Put it up there. And last card I'm going to pull is from the I Am Sacred. And do the freak out here while I'm doing it. I'm being goofy. There's the card. Okay, perfect. Put them up there. So, first card, which jumped out, which you saw, arid wastelands. Sometimes when an opportunity comes up and we freak out about it and we isolate ourselves, okay? We isolate ourselves. That is probably the best thing to do. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get traumatized by it. Just put yourself in the survival mode, if you like, spiritual survival mode, which is a good way to be sometimes. We just need to close off all the outside distractions and just connect with it. And of course, this is what I love. The inner child, which is what I use the Vibrational Earth Children's deck for in conjunction with the vibrational energy, is this is our adult side. Now for our inner child. At it. We can't get all stressed out. And of course, laughter is a great stress reliever, believe it or not. Next card is from the I Am Vibrational, and it's card number 21. Like it. I am blessed because a new vibrational journey begins every single day. So maybe this, what is happening, is meant to happen today. And maybe it'll take you on another journey. Maybe. So just be open to that. Last card. I am sacred, and happy to fly solo, knowing my vibration is not alone. So even though it may freak you out at the time and you may feel like there's nobody there to help you, remember, Spirit's there. It's in you. It's outside of you. It is you. So have a vibrational day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And tomorrow is the last of my Play with Words week this week, and it's Sacred Saturday. Love it. Have a great day. Vibrational blessings.